What's up, guys? Welcome back to Technique Critiques. I'm Coach Brian from Big Ben Strength. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of our new teammates. She's 2 weeks into ever touching a barbell. Taking a look at her snatches. Let's see what we got. Her name is Sky. All right, not bad. Let's see what we can break down here. So first thing that I noticed in the setup I wasn't a huge fan of is rolling the bar away from you and then rolling it back in. This is just an inconsistent way to start, and so for beginners, I really like for them to walk up to the bar, approach the bar, leave the bar where it is, figure out where your feet and your knees and your hands need to be, and then start the lift. And she does a really good job once she gets set of looking up. Good work. So maybe could try and turn your feet and your knees out a little bit longer, kind of open up the hips a little bit more. Probably feel a little bit more comfortable in that start position. Does a good job of maybe over exaggerates a little bit. It'll start to get more fluid over time. Oh my God, this is the longest couple of seconds here ever. All right. So here, I'd like to see her lean her hips up a little bit higher and get her shoulders in front of the bar a little bit more. She can see that her shoulders are basically behind the bar. She does a good job of getting her knees out of the way considering that. But start with your knees, start with your shoulders in front of the bar a little bit more. That'll allow you to get your knees out of the way. And then driving those knees out to the side in your setup position will also help with that a lot. And then she does a good job of getting her knees back under and driving up and really keeping that bar like really close. Did a really good job of that. Feet might be a little too wide in that catch position, but not nearly as bad as they were last week, which is good. And you're getting the bar behind your head, which is awesome. Like, when we first did our session, she was having a real hard time with just getting her arms back there. So she's getting a lot more consistent with that, which is great. So just to reiterate some of the things that we talked about here, in your start position, start with your shoulders in front of the bar a little bit more. That may require you to lift your hips up in the setup. Next thing is kind of probably look at pointing your toes and your knees out and kind of opening up the hips a little bit more in your start position. That's going to probably feel a lot more comfortable and allow you to get your knees out of the way a little bit better. The rest of the pull looked really good. You got your knees out of the way, but with that small change in your setup, you'll probably do even better on that. You got your knees back under the bar, and then you drove up through the legs, which is great. It's amazing that you're picking that up on week 2. This is fantastic. And your overhead position is starting to get better and better every time. For those of you guys that may be struggling with that, I would recommend trying out snatch grip push presses. We're doing those twice a week. They are fantastic for helping just strengthen your overhead position. So give that a try. That's all for this technique critique, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.